What is going on, nigga? We back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Return of the Fallen Gods. So, that boy Beerus on his training arc, you know what I'm saying? Love to see it. You feel me? We love to see it, but I cannot wait for him to get it back in blood. Especially on Reno. Bro, if he blitzes Reno, that shit gonna be crazy. If he blitz this nigga, bro, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, yes. Because I feel at that point, his only competition would be Ligor and Tigron type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Then also we in Universe 15 with Gohan, Perfect Cell Max. Hey, big dog. Hey, Gohan, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Put them hands up. Goddamn hands up to you. Also, Universe 16, Ferris, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. Goddamn, got a lot. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on, but I don't know why they got pulled. They got to go through a test with Ferris and whatnot. I don't know if this nigga gonna end up training them boys. I don't know. We're gonna see though. But anyway, hit the video up with a like, comment down below, and subscribe. We're up to 3K, so you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Yeah, like Patreon, Twitch, and the game down below. Play beat and Daima should be out today on my Patreon, so you guys want to check. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Got the Alex get bro to 2 million subscribers. Yes. Ruski. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, dive on it. Bro, I've been having fun playing freaking Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, bro. Oh my god. I'm trying to finish all the episode battles. So I can start doing my own custom battles. So I really want to make me like a nice little story on Sparking Zero. Just to know which one I want to do. So I was messing around with the shit to see like what can we do, the full extent of that shit. I'm like, oh man, you could do some things. Like you actually make your own story in that bitch, bro. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna definitely try to do that. Also, if you guys want me to play some of y'all custom battles, I'm on Xbox, so Sparking Zero, by the way. So yeah, you only guys want to, you know what I'm saying? Play some of y'all stories, man. Let me know.
Continues now back on Beerus's planet following the initial training session involving
Beerus
and Whis. As with Beerus now shown visibly frustrated despite the fact of refusing to give up against Whis, was when Beerus went on to chime in, "Oh, this is just infuriating. Every time I feel as though I'm getting closer and closer towards maintaining Ultra Instinct, the next thing you know, it just slips right through my fingertips before I am able to get better adjusted to it. And so what exactly am I missing here, Whis? What's the secret to holding on to it during these high-intensity battles?
So nigga, don't get aggravated how you are now.
For crying out loud here, and so why is it so difficult? Why can't I sustain this power for longer than a few seconds, Whis? It's almost as though this Ultra Instinct is starting to taunt me, merely within reach when I need it the most, but gone when I try and capture it. And so now tell me, Whis,
well, stop crashing out, and maybe you might be able to do it, fam.
How can I fuse it seamlessly with my destructive power? Beerus questions. I know that you know. I love that beat. How do I do it without dropping out of using that power? And just the mere fact that you're standing there with that ridiculous little smile on your face says it all. And so now tell me now, because I am not striving for power here just for the sake of having it, Whis. I'm out here to prove a point and to make a statement, and so I need answers as to how I can do it, as integrating Ultra Instinct with my Destroyer abilities is very crucial here, and so I can't let
Ultra Beerus, you feel me? Ultra Instinct, got the structure, got Ultra Beerus.
This hurdle stop me, and so I want you to tell me everything that I need to know in order to sustain this strength, or we're going to have lots of problems. And so now spill it and tell me what it is that I need to do right now, Whis, or else. With Whis responding, well, my lord, you're right. I do in fact know of how you can achieve this, but you should know better than anyone that I'm not just going to tell you without having to make you work for it, Whis continues, but I will go on and say this, so I hope that you remember and and that is that the very essence of Ultra Instinct solely lies within your subconscious reaction by letting go of your emotions rather than trying to exert control, Lord Beerus. For your immense power as a god of destruction is a conscious force, and so merging it with Ultra Instinct is about finding synergy and not dominance, Lord Beerus. But let us continue with your training, and I will show you. I knew that you were hiding more information from me, Beerus went on to then shout by quickly firing.
You're still crashing out, bro.
I'm tired of you being all
cheeky
with me, Whis. And so now tell me how to amalgamate these powers into one. Well, someone sounds a little grouchy, but in due time, for the answers that you seek will come to you before you know it, Whis responds. But I do promise you that the key on unlocking your true potential and evolving yourself beyond your prime will come soon. But until then, I want you to try and concentrate more in putting out more of your destroyer power into each of your attacks, while also liberating your mind within the last possible second before you are attacked, so that way you can allow for your body to go and move on its own while retaining focus in attacking me by using your all, Whis says. Why, you? Well, it's easier said than done, but fine, Beerus shouts upon being shown firing multiple blasts, as I'll go and give you exactly what you've asked for, so don't start complaining when I start using everything I have against you, Whis. So you want it? Well, here goes. To which, as Whis was then shown to avoid each and every single one of Beerus's blasts, was when Whis Beerus, stop it. Good, just like that. But can you see? Notice how I'm still very relaxed despite of knowing the fact that your attacks have gotten stronger. But since your mind appears to be all over the place, you aren't going to get very far.
He's still crashing out, bro. Calm down.
Whis continues. But maybe you should go and try what Goku usually does when we train and see if that works for you. And
don't say his name. Don't say his name, bro.
The fact of hearing Goku's name, Beerus had immediately gone as far as to cease fire in dashing towards Whis by then responding. Oh, now that does it. What did I tell you about bringing that idiot's name during our training, Whis? Now you've done it, so don't move. With Whis responding, oh, don't worry, my lord. I know exactly what it was that I said. And though you may in fact wield incredible power in your own right, Whis went on to respond by then avoiding all of Beerus's attacks. My main goal here is to try and get your body to be as relaxed as possible while also keeping your mind on destruction, Whis adds. And even though this also requires for your mind to be relaxed too, the only time that I need you to switch is when you're back on the attack, Whis continues. Think of it like a rotation of minds, if you will. When you're on the defensive, then relax your mind so that your body may move on its own, and when you're back on the attack, then focus your mind solely on destruction and nothing but destruction, and you should be fine. So my suggestion is for you to mainly go off of trying to swap
mindsets
first before you can acquire complete control
little putty cat
powers at once, my lord. But with Beerus then shown having to quickly attempt to strike Whis, with Whis having to be shown getting out of the way, was when Beerus then went on to quickly respond. Oh, don't you dare go and try to play coy with me, switching mindsets, Whis. Really? What do you take me here for? Oh, damn you! Get back here, Whis.
Nigga, listen.
Using your Ultra Instinct ability to escape me and come back here and fight me. Do you hear me? Now, where the hell did you just run off to? Oh, fine. Then I'll go and try and do what you said, but just know that you are not off the hook just yet. Do you understand? Oh, relax and let go, he says. Beerus went on to utter to himself upon closing his eyes. Well, easier said than done, but he's right. For I've been approaching this far too aggressively, and I need to ease this restless mind of mine and allow
nigga, like, damn, that nigga been
battle. For I must learn to be calm within the heart of
D1 crash out, bro.
Beerus continues, as I know that I can do it, but it's my anger that I seem to be having the most trouble in trying to fully control here. But even now, I can sense Whis coming, and although he is moving at a pace which I'm having trouble keeping up with, if I am to counter him, then I must try and let go of my anger for a moment and let my mind
just let go.
But I can't help myself and put aside my desire for destruction. Focus.
Let go. Let go.
Beerus went on to power up by then saying to himself, I can feel him getting closer and closer, and that's when I'll need to go and make my move. So come on, steady. To reserve my destructive attacks until the moment calls for it. For there he is. I can feel him, Beerus went on to say to himself upon Whis being shown dashing towards him. Yes, now, to which as Whis was then shown attempting to strike Beerus, with Beerus shown having to now dodge each and every single one of Whis' strikes, was when Whis then went
Uh-oh.
Yes, there we are now. That's the way, Lord Beerus.
Uh-oh.
And if you can keep this up and use this tactic as a way to avoid danger during a battle, then right before you attack, you will need to attack by using as much of your destructive power as you can, Beerus went on to continue to dodge. But I will go as far as to also warn you and say that if you allow for your mind to wander, even if it's just for a second during battle, then you will ultimately go right back to square one and be forced to go and try again, Lord Beerus. But at least you're finally starting to make progress by getting yourself used to it, Whis went on to continue up.
That nigga put weights on his wrists and shit? Damn.
So even if you are, your training with me is far from finished, my lord. And so, these ought to spice things up and do the trick then. And while you appear to be getting better and better, I want to see on just how you respond when the weight of your training is significantly magnified. Well, what the heck
literally
is this? Are you serious right
now?
Whis? More weights again? That was cheap and you know it, with Whis responding, but of course. And while your body is starting to adapt to the physical demands of what Ultra Instinct requires, your mind is still anchored in the ways of destruction, which needs to be changed, but not changed in a drastic sense, but more along the lines of sharpening it, sort of like a sword, if you will. And so I want you to go and do what you were about to go and do against me again, Lord Beerus, with Beerus responding, this has to be some kind of a sick joke. We've been at it now for
how much that shit weigh?
And this is your solution, Whis? You're sick, you know that, and so quit smiling at me like that, because I know that you're expecting for me to quit at any moment. Well, I'd hope not, because Goku wouldn't ever go and throw in the towel against me when we trained together, Lord Beerus.
He said the G word.
Beerus was not having it, because even despite
put them hands up, Whis.
With Whis being shown dodging yet again was when Whis then went on to continue. And while I don't mean any harm when I make these comments towards you, Lord Beerus, it does in fact go as far as to reveal your approach when angered, as your tendency to attack in a fit of rage, while it is understandable, will only go and get you so far, my lord. For the true mastery of your powers, especially when attempting to combine that with Ultra Instinct, requires more of a calculated and strategic approach rather than a very violent one. And to become the greatest, Whis continues, you must know when to unleash your fury and when to hold it back, as your challenge is to try and discern these movements, liberate your mind, combine the natures of
let go
without relinquishing either, and to let the floodgates of your power be blown wide open, but only when it aligns perfectly with your instinctual responses, Whis continues. So now are you starting to see, Lord Beerus? Because if you do, then my question to you is, shall we continue with your training? With Beerus responding, you're out of your mind if you think that I'll just go and turn around and walk away after all that we've done to get to where we are now. And so mark my words, Whis, and remember that there is no barrier that I won't break, no limit that I won't surpass, and no challenge that I won't answer, even if it means having to go through you. And while I know that there's far more for me to achieve and much more to my power than what I'm shown wielding at the moment, I don't plan on stopping until I am #1. And so let's go, Whis.
And you shall have it. You shall be #1.
All the while, in the
My
meantime,
apprentice.
back on over in seeing Orange Piccolo having to oversee Beast Gohan battle against Cell Max.
Meanwhile,
Piccolo was shown having to stand back up by then responding,
fighting for his goddamn life.
That is far beyond anything that we were shown having to face before, especially now since we have to go and deal with Cell Max yet again, only now in his perfected form. And from the looks of it,
still like no sense of being, y'all didn't get a heal, y'all didn't get to rest or nothing.
Struggling to hold his own up there, and every passing moment seems to be taking its toll on him too. I can sense Gohan's strength starting to diminish out there, Piccolo continues.
Not looking good.
The gap that was once between them is starting to widen. Oh, damn it all. This perfected Cell Max is far stronger than we anticipated, and unless Gohan can try and find a way to beat him, then Cell is going to crush him. But there has to be some kind of a way for us to be able to gain some leverage over that monster, but how is the question?
How,
Could
sweet?
that God of Destruction have been hinting at Cell Max's weakness being the same as it was before, before while he was incomplete? For it must be, and so unless there is something else that we aren't seeing, Piccolo continues, then there's no way that Gohan is going to be able to hold out long enough to survive up there against him. And so maybe that's the key. Maybe it's the top of his head that is his weakness again, but we have to go and hurry before it's too late and find out. Switch back on over with Gohan and Cell, as Gohan was shown having to miss one of his punches upon having to attempt to strike Cell, was when Perfect Cell Max went on to then respond. Your performance is nothing but a disappointment to me, Gohan. And here I was hoping that you'd go and give me more than a challenge, especially when considering how you were so confident in your power before. But my question here is, where is that overblown power of yours now? Because despite this new power of yours, you are just as weak as you were
backhand
before.
my nigga, bro.
So you may fool the others with your so-called new strength, but I see right through you. And what I see Perfect Cell Max went on to get behind Gohan by then winding his arm back by responding is what I've always seen when I looked into your eyes, Gohan. Despite you being far older than you were when we first battled, you are still the scared little boy at your very core, no matter how powerful you become, Gohan. And that, my dear boy, will never change between us. But fortunately enough, before Gohan's body was then shown having to hit the ground as
the little boy Gohan
was when Gohan then went on to shout, "No, that's not true, and I can't let him use this moment to get inside of my head and weigh me down now."
Yeah, because this
not now. You aren't going to
psychological
beat me as
warfare.
as you think, Cell. But then it was only just as Gohan went on to look on up in the sky and noticing a barrage of energy blasts raining down on him was when Perfect Cell Max then went on to respond, "Oh, don't you worry, for I'll be the judge of that, and so we'll see which one of us will remain. But if you think that I'm done with you, then you have another thing coming."
Gohan, get up!
Gohan being shown getting into a defensive position and having to endure all of
Damn, bro, he airing that bitch out, bro.
Went on to utter, "I can't let him take my pan away from me.
Then crash out, bro. You the number, bro. You the number one all-star, bro. You are the all-star, the D1, bro. The D1 prospect, bro. Like, come on, overall pick, all that shit, bro. The starting five of D1 crash out, bro. You the team captain, cuz crash out.
Find a way to power yourself out of my attacks, can't you, Saiyan? Because you and I both know that you can't keep your guard up.
Bro, I cannot wait to see, like, you know what I'm saying, superhero characters in Sparking Zero, bro. Oh my god. I cannot wait. I think that thing that's coming out like next year though, with DLC. I'm like,
just keeps coming, but I can't let him stop me from reaching her, and I can't let Lord Gardox break me down and win, Gohan says.
Come on, fam.
There has to be a way, and I must find it. I must go and find it before it's too late, because I don't know on how long I can keep this going like this.
Give my nigga a stencil beam.
Losing ground against him. But then it was only from out of nowhere through the smoke where Perfect Cell Max was then shown having to make his way in and punching Gohan in the stomach.
Right in the sternum.
He can't do it. Gohan's fighting with everything he's got, but it's still not enough to make a difference here. Cell Max's relentless assault
back in
is too
base.
much for Gohan to
Gohan, get up!
Strain in Gohan's movements during the battle.
They pan like that. Get up!
More and more power faster than he can muster. For this is now starting to turn into a one-sided battle.
That's what you don't want to see.
Like that and cut through my guard like this, Gohan questions. The question is not about how, but mainly about why, Gohan Perfect Cell Max responds. Why is it that you were able to acquire yet another new transformation yet fail in using the nature behind this power to stop me? Well, I'll tell you why. Because you are weak, both physically and mentally, Gohan. You should have known that in a true test of strength, one-on-one, you could never beat me, Cell Max continues.
Dang, he talking
it's a
shit.
bitter realization, isn't it, that without the aid of those who you cling on to, you are utterly insignificant.
Trash.
You've always needed for someone to save you, to guide you, but alone you falter and fail. And today you've proven my very points by revealing who you truly are, Cell continues. And what you amount to is nothing more than dead weight, Gohan. And with that god of destruction breathing new life into me, you are without a hope of beating me. As Pan went on
Get
to
up, Papa! Get up!
fall before Cell Max by then responding, Papa, no! Please stand back up and fight, Papa! Please don't let that monster hurt you like this anymore!
I don't think you got a choice, Pan.
Doing this to my Papa and Uncle Piccolo, Mr. Green? With
Oh, this Pan gonna be in Sparking
Why?
Zero.
Because it's fun, that's why, little girl. And
This
I
nigga
just
here, bro.
love watching Beerus' most revered and powerful warriors suffer, and especially if it's on behalf of Beerus' name, so that's why. Now sit down, little one. To which
Damn.
back on over with Perfect Cell now shown having to extend his arm out in looking to destroy Gohan once and for all was when Cell then went on to respond, and now, before I go and finally end this, let me imprint one final truth down your broken spirit, so that way you may carry it on with you through the afterlife, Gohan. You will never possess the strength that your father has to fight for those whom you love and want to protect, Cell continues. History will not be so kind to you, Gohan, as today I will go on to rewrite our history that has haunted me for so very long, as no longer will I be the one who will be known to have been destroyed by you, but you will be the one who will forever be known as being the one that was destroyed by me, Gohan. As it was only right then and there now, during that moment,
that nigga Gohan tapped out.
Story of the resurrected fallen gods of destruction, the Universe 15/Universe 16 sagas manga chapter number 7 special then comes to a close.
Actually, I'll go and take
Gohan.
it from here, as I do want to go as far as to address something with all of our dear viewers at the moment. As before I go and give you the following information, if you aren't already a member of
Damn.
Unreal's Patreon.
Not done yet though. Quick. We're not done yet. Yes. Next episode. Oh shit. I get it.
As our story now continues back on
back on my boy Beerus.
Shown still having to continuously undergo his training, with Whis having to be shown keeping track, as even despite the fact of having weights being shown having to weigh Beerus down, despite
how much that shit weigh though? I wonder.
Was when Beerus then went on to comment, must keep pushing, must continue to evolve myself until I become the strongest among them all. Oh, you better not have lost count on me, Whis. Because if you did, then you and I are going to have some serious problems. And so now, tell me why I still need to go and train with these around my arms, Whis. With Whis responding, well, I want you to go and consider these weights as a means of something that can be used as an extension that will push you to your absolute physical limits, sire. As the additional resistance that weighs you down doesn't only go as far as to challenge your body, but it also forges you to adapt and grow stronger at a much faster pace, which is also vital in going as far as to increase your stamina and durability in a battle as well, since you were shown lacking after letting yourself go a bit, Lord Beerus.
True.
So I also just want you to remember that as a god of destruction, your physical prowess is just as important as your energy manipulation abilities too, my lord. For these weights add a necessary layer of difficulty by ensuring that your body remains as sharp
Whis, come train me, fam.
as long as you are
Please.
focused enough in balancing it, of course, Whis continues. And truthfully, without a hardened and resilient body, you aren't going to make it very far in a battle against the other gods of destruction without a strengthened body, my lord.
Especially the two new ones.
Gods of destruction, I'll show them.
Show them, please.
Show all of them am, since they all seem to have forgotten as to who I am and what it is that I'm capable of.
Yes.
These stupid weights are beginning to annoy me, Whis. But I can't stop now, not until I've reached the finish line. But then, it was only just when Whis was from there shown having to throw his staff towards Beerus with
that
Beerus
nigga
to leap out of
Whis is a
when
diabolical
Whis
ass
continue.
angel, bro. Look at that shit.
Lord Beerus, you're doing remarkably well, as the fluidity and reflexive nature of your movement suggests that your Ultra Instinct is becoming more and more integrated within you. Very good, for your movements also appear instinctual rather than forced, Whis continues, which is exactly as to what I was aiming for, but now I want to see as to what your power is like at its absolute highest when compared to what you were shown having to show me before, Lord Beerus. So, I want you to go, and while maintaining the nature of your Ultra Instinct, channel your strength
I
and
wish there was
power
training the
up
pyramid,
as much as
low-key.
you can, Whis says, as I want you to release your inner nature within this very moment, as I also want you to raise your power up to its very highest and power through the limits that bind you while also attempting to calm your spirit, Whis continues. Think of it as life and death, if you will, and so show me which of the two you will go and choose. Will you choose to continue to live in the shadow of your former glory, Whis questions? Or
Hell no.
will you go and choose to unleash the monster that lies within you? Which seconds later then
Say less.
in that moment, as Beerus was then shown having to power up and having to break through the weights that were shown binding him, was when Beerus then went on to respond, "No, Whis, I refuse to falter under such conditions, for I didn't claw my way to the top only to be undermined now," Beerus says. "My determination is unyielding, and my desire to annihilate any challenge that rises to oppose my title will become the driving force that pushes me beyond these
Hold on, bro. He getting swole, cuz.
You want power? You want to see my full power? Well, then I'll show you power," Beerus utters, with Whis having to then quickly intervene. "Oh, wait
Hold
a minute, hold
on.
on now, and what exactly do we have here? Could it be? Yes, what phenomenal energy. So could it really actually be what I think this is? Because it seems to be, from what I can see, as I can also start to see something beginning to form around his body, in which, as indeed this just
I got them tattoos, the markings.
Beerus now shown having to visibly change for a moment with symbols
Why his shit
around
red?
his chest, was when Beerus then went on to shout, "And I will show them all what true power is. And if life or death is what you ask for me to choose, then my answer will always remain the same." Beerus went on to raise his arms up by responding, "For I choose death. Destruction was what I was born to do, and if you want me to hit you with everything that I have, Whis, then so
That
be
nigga
it.
said I choose
So
death.
if this is what you want, then I will carry on with your request and hit you with absolutely
Why that nigga shit red,
that
though?
I'm made of. Whether it goes and wipes us both out in the process or not," Beerus went on to then create a giant sphere of destruction above him, "as my title of being the strongest destroyer
Nigga about to air this bitch out.
forever stand the test of time once again. So you want power? Then I'll show you my full power firsthand, Whis.
Talk to me, Beerus. Talk to me.
Wanted it? Well, here you go, Whis." Beerus went on to then throw the sphere of
That
destruction.
boy went right through that shit, boy. Shut up.
Come and take it, since this was what you wanted from me.
That nigga went right through that, bro.
What an incredible display indeed, my lord. A truly impressive feat, but, well, it'll take far more power than the one that you are using if you hope to be any sort of match for me directly, Whis went on to dash on forward. However, I will go and say that even with what I just saw, I can see that you have what it takes to evolve, but we will have to try and get you to maintain what it was that I just saw come from you, Whis went on to then dash right through Beerus' sphere of destruction by responding. "Since I saw you channel this very power that I've been hoping to see come from you from within the moments, but even now, nevertheless, it's evident now that your true potential is yet to be fully realized," Whis went on to
Them
strike
niggas in
Beerus
danger,
with
bro.
Beerus shown quick
Oh,
enough
them
to
niggas in danger.
Whis' punch.
That nigga about to-
Despite the brief emergence of whatever that was that I just saw, which only goes to show me that although you are starting to get better and better with each passing moment, Beerus. There is still much for us to do in order for you to fully be shown drawing that power out on the surface, Lord Beerus. As I do wonder on how things would go for you if maybe we have decided to include yet another sparring partner for you to battle against. But what do you think about this, Lord Beerus? An interesting idea, wouldn't you say? But until then, let us go and continue with our battle.
Yeah, no, let's keep training first.
In our plans would do you any good, Whis says. To which all the
but who though, Reno?
Time as this was shown happening, when then venturing on over back to Piccolo, Gohan, and Perfect Cell Max was when Perfect Cell Max was shown having to aim his arm down at Gohan by then responding.
Bye, Gohan.
Never understand on how badly I had waited for this very day to come.
You're a child.
Watch you crumble for what you did to me, Gohan. But even now, don't think that for 1 second that I am not aware of what you're up to there on the other side, Piccolo. So I'll warn you now, if you attempt to stand in my way, Cell went on to address, then you will only be making matters worse for both yourself and Gohan if you do, Cell continues. And while you are nowhere near my level of power to begin with, I suggest that you go and stay right where you are and wait your turn, Namekian.
Speaking of Gohan, spoiler alert, bro, Sparking Zero, that nigga got the best what if fucking scenario I played, bro, in that game so far, bro. Gohan Black. I thought that's some mod shit. I'm thinking that's some mod shit. No, Gohan Black is real in that bitch, bro. I'm like, I want that outfit so bad, bro. I want it. I went to the shop to see if I unlocked it in the shop. It's not in the shop, bro. It might be DLC, bro. It might be DLC. But they should have went balls to the wall with that, though, man. If they're gonna do what else like that, go balls deep, bro. Go the extra mile, bro. Like, it was Rose Gohan, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we had Ultimate Gohan. I mean, Ultimate Gohan Black. I mean, Ultimate Gohan Black. I'm tripping. You feel me? Like, that shit was tough. That shit was tough. Seeing that nigga talk, seeing Gohan talk like that, bro, like he was an evil ass nigga. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. They need to go balls to the wall, bro. Give us what if characters, bro. Y'all give these what if scenarios like that. Give us what if characters, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. And how this shit played out into, oh my god. I think the second one I did so far, the second one I've seen so far was Vegeta when he went Super Saiyan 2 against Perfect Cell. You know what I'm saying? And like the father son Final Flash, that was cool too. I think that's in second place. It wasn't first until I saw Gohan Black. So yeah, I still have enough fans for so shit though. Anyway, I digress. That shit was great.
And as Piccolo went on to respond, why? So that I could allow for you to go and have your way with Gohan? Not a chance.
Not my nephew.
You should remember,
not
since
my son.
My cells are a part of your genetic makeup, that I would rather die than watch. And if what that god of destruction had said was true and your weakness is the same as it was when you were incomplete, then that's exactly what we'll go and use against you in order to destroy you.
But the target is small though.
In which seconds later, with Orange Piccolo shown having to fire off his special beam cannon and having to land a direct shot at Perfect Cell Max, was when Piccolo then went on to continue. So now there, Gohan, listen. If what Lord Gardox had said was true, then his weakness is his cranium. And so we need to destroy his head in order for us to go and move on to the final stage of that destroyer's game. And so I need you to get back up right now and channel all the remaining power that you have left within you and blast that monster away just like you were shown doing a few hours ago, and fast. But then it was only from within the smoke upon Piccolo being shown firing off his special beam cannon was when Perfect Cell Max then went on to respond, as smart as you are, Piccolo, I'm afraid that this won't work on me again, especially now because in order for either of you to go and pull off what it was that you were shown pulling off on me before, then you will need to generate a power that is far greater than my own in order to do it. And with the way that things are looking for you,
my nigga Piccolo,
that this will not happen, for not only
my bro got shot
warrior among us all, but even if Gohan were to be given the chance and try to make a difference in this fight between between us, then he'll do nothing but fail, just as he was always shown having to fail against me before, fool. To which, shockingly
that
enough,
nigga got shot in his sternum.
having to blast a hole right through Piccolo's body was when Gohan
Damn.
shouted, "Piccolo, no! What have you done,
Uh-oh.
Cell? Don't let him win like this." Honestly now, did he really think that he was truly going to make a difference here against me after seeing what it was that I was able to go and do to you?
Hold
the
on.
stronger fighter among you both. How
Setsubin.
pathetic. I will never understand on why you creatures tend to do these kinds of things and run the risk of getting yourselves destroyed all in the name of protecting one another. But if all this means is that I will have to start by destroying Piccolo in order to have you all to myself, then that's exactly what I will go and do, Gohan. Piccolo never truly mattered to me anyways, Cell continues. And with each of your allies that I take down, your hope of survival diminishes. For once I rid this world of all those who still might try and aid you, there will be no one left who will stand in the way of saving you from me, Gohan. And since you went and brought it up to me earlier, Cell continues, perhaps Piccolo won't be the last. Perhaps since you are trying so hard to fight in order to see your daughter once again, maybe after I'm done sending Piccolo into the
Cell.
afterlife,
Chill, big bro.
make you watch some more as I go and do the same to your daughter, Gohan.
Why would you? That's
It was only from the ground up with
that's
Gohan being
death,
shown to
nigga.
get
That's
roasting
death
with
words, bro.
absolute power and rage
That's
upon
not fighting
having
words,
to
nigga.
hear
That's
his
death.
mention was when Gohan then went on to shout, "No, you won't, Cell. That's enough!" In which, from out of nowhere now, with Beast Gohan shown landing a thunderous shot to Cell's face and having to crack Cell's cranium by also being shown sending him flying up towards the sky, was when Gohan then went on to continue, "I'll tear your head clean off your body before ever allowing for you to come anywhere near my daughter, Cell.
Come on, crash out."
Never let that happen, and so understand that so as long as there is air that flows through my body, I will always be the first to stand in the way of your evil plans, Cell, as this is far from over." As Cell went on to then respond, "How dare you? No, enough of this, you miserable Saiyan! I will not have history repeat itself a third time like how it was before. As you were never supposed to come this far in your life to begin with, and so I'm done playing around. This is impossible." Cell went on to then rub his broken face by responding, "How could you still muster such power when I had you beat, Saiyan?
Did he eat the sensu bean?
It's inconceivable, as I never would have expected for you to find such strength after beating you down. But
That nigga rocked his shit.
Further prove my point,
His shit cracked like an egg, bro.
I know you are a threat that must be eliminated no matter what." Cell went on to then continue, "Because if I let you live, then you will only become a far greater problem than what you were before, especially with whatever power that was that you just used to strike me with now." But by no means was Gohan going to just allow for Cell Max to do what he was just about to do, because with Gohan now being shown charging up for this special beam cannon yet again, was when Gohan then went on to respond, "Then I only have one shot left at destroying you, and if this is what it's going to take, then let's end this. You might be stronger than me right now, but you will never be strong enough to break my spirit, Cell." "Yes, I knew that you can do it," Papa Pain went on to then respond upon Gardox and Vodka being shown having to watch. "And I knew that you had the power inside of you to continue to fight, and so now
damn,
show
his shit
that
fucked
monster
up.
as to what you're made of, and go and make him pay for hurting Uncle Piccolo, Papa," with Gardox responding, "What? But that android had the Saiyan beat, so I don't understand on how that mortal was able to do what he just did. But it's clear that by the looks of what is about to happen here," Gardox continues, "that it'll all come down to this, so that machine
Special
better
beam,
not
but it's a
fail
special
me and
beam.
pack that Saiyan away for good this time. So it's as it was," Perfect Cell Max went on to then clench his fists by responding, "and if this is what our battle is going to come down to, then so be it. For your ability to still channel such strength cannot be allowed to carry on. And so
we'll
if
see.
this is how you want to play our little game, Gohan, then fine. For I will go and do unto you just as it was that you did to me," Cell continues. "And I couldn't think of a better way to turn your your lights off than by giving you a taste of your own medicine in return, Gohan. And so if this is what you wanted, then I will go and give you exactly
special
what
beam
you want
cannon.
with
I'm trying to do that special zero.
special beam cannon. In which within that very moment his tension was beginning to flare, with Gohan now shown firing off the special beam cannon.
Get it.
When Beast Gohan then went on to shout,
who will win?
Let you win and have your way with the people that I love, Cell, no more! Yes, then let it be, Saiyan, for you had this coming for a very long time, Gohan. Now die alongside this entire planet, Cell shouts.
Damn.
Special beam cannon! To which upon this very moment, just as Beast Gohan's special beam cannon was shown colliding against Perfect Cell's special beam cannon, was when Gohan then went on to utter,
oh, that's not looking good. Nope.
Let you do this on behalf of that god of destruction, Cell. You were supposed to stay dead and never return, and so that's how it's gotta stay. And I won't give up until you are done once and for all. You hear me? Too strong. I'm losing ground here. In fact,
Gohan!
To keep trying, no matter what. With Perfect Cell Max shouting, "What happened, Gohan? Don't tell me that you're finished when we are only just getting started."
Damn.
Well, so much for this ultimate power of yours, huh? Because I can already feel you slipping. And so struggle all you want, but you won't be able to win, and you know it. Well, so much for that, eh? God of Destruction Gardox went on to then ask, because with the Saiyan's power dwindling at a very rapid pace, it's only going to be a matter of time before he is overtaken in this battle and destroyed. Actually, my Lord Angel Vodka went on to then quickly chime in, and I wouldn't go and celebrate the Saiyan's defeat just yet, because if you happen to just look a little closer, there appears to be something about his power that is beginning to change. It's faint, but there appears to be something that is keeping him from losing out against Cell, but I wonder what. I can't let him go and do this to us like this. I won't let it
Come on, Gohan. Dig deep.
If it means that I'll need to die in order to make things right, then I'll do it, Beast Gohan utters. For my Pan, for Piccolo and my father, for my brother and my friends. Give me the strength that I need to win. Oh, please. Hang on out there, Gohan. I'm coming too. But then it was only
nigga, you are slump.
Opening his eyes and noticing a sensu being in front of him was when Piccolo then went on to continue. What? Is that what I think it is? It's one of the sensu beans from earlier. The one that Gohan had dropped before. That's it.
That nigga did drop that bitch, huh?
Hope. Hang on, Gohan. I won't let him go and destroy you, so just hang on. As it was only right then and there now, during that moment, where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the resurrected fallen gods of destruction, the Universe 15 / Universe 16 Manga chapter number 8 special then comes to a close.
Actually, I'll go and take it. Following information.
Ooh, my boy Beerus. Look, my boy. Oh,
you are truly.
Oh, just think when you did that shit. Oh shit.
Missing out on so much without you even knowing.
Dumbness and trouble. They in trouble. Beerus about to get it back in blood. They don't know they're in danger. Cause my nigga Beerus about to get dangerous. Spin the block. Beerus, I want you to go spin the block on every goddamn universe, bro. Since they want to come to your shit uninvited, eat all your damn food, you know what I'm saying, and cause all this trouble and this havoc and this chaos and disrespect you in your house. Go to everybody's universe and do the same. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh my god, bro. Anyway, Piccolo, eat half of that bean, bro. don't be greedy, bro. Eat half of it, bro, and get the other half to Gohan. You know, okay, they beat this nigga though. What's the last test though? They beat Perfect Cell Max. What's the last test? You feel me? Like, I guess we're gonna see. We're gonna see, bro. But that nigga did rock him, dead in his shit, though. Oh my god, cracked him like guard. Oh my, jeez Louise. Ugh. Yeah, that training arc with Beerus, I love it. I love it. I love it. I actually want to see that like in the actual anime, bro. I want to see a training arc for real for my boy Beerus, bro. Man. I gotta go watch Time though. I gotta watch Time. No, everybody saying like there's a lot of lore in that bitch in the first episode. I gotta go see that. But yeah, so much Dragon Ball, man. Just so, I love it. So much Dragon Ball fan mangas. We got an anime. You know what I'm saying? We got Daima. You know what I'm saying? Sparking Zero just drop, and just having all my goddamn attention, bro. Oh my god, love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, thank you for watching. You guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit the video up with a like. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below and subscribe. Roll to 3K. So you know, subscribe. Hit the bell. Follow on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channels. Link in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Alex. Get brother 2 million subscribers. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.